It is live.
Hello, YouTubians, TKellians, random humans across the World Wide Web. Happy, so what is it? 03 August 2025. Man, this year. 8 months? Well,
your birthday is Thursday.
It's going to be older. What, 45? 44, 45?
Are you going to be 44 or 45?
I think
Why
5.
do you forget when you get in your 40s how old you are?
Early onset dementia.
Okay, you were born in 81, so yeah.
That's 5. Right? 4. That's 4.
You're younger than me.
10
Good morning,
months.
folks. How's
She always
everybody
says that.
doing?
Like 10 months younger. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not like she's...
Peach is early today. Good morning. The pen is awesome. From Swamp Hole EDC Gear.
That's what I wanted to know. And I had somebody said that
there's been a couple people.
Somebody's said there's some markings on it. And that's kind of the nature of Battleworn, because the black over the top of the bronze look it's an etch. So as it works in, that'll all smooth out and look antique. But if you don't like it, you don't like it. So whatever.
Show how yours looks over time.
Well, mine was really light, but...
What do you mean yours was really light?
I did mine lighter.
Like from the start?
Well, no. Actually, this is one. Okay, we'll show it later.
It likes your face. You have to cover the back.
Stupid ass thing. This camera is awesome. I don't know how many thousands of dollars this camera was, but a lot of them. I'm gonna sell it. Anyway, I'll show it later. But yeah, Battleworn, you can do it really light where it's a light gray, or we decided to do these blacker so that they'll wear more, but maybe some of yours are wearing faster. Don't know. However, Battleworn means it wears during battle. But you should know.
That is banana bread, Paradoxal Charlatan.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was there and he saw our bread set up, so he asked if it was homemade bread.
Yeah, it is. It is actually. It's what is it? Hard and soft white berries ground and turned into some super questionable, almost black bananas, and we just kind of whooped them up, and that's the universal symbol for put it in the oven.
When will the regular Worn EDC be back?
I'm going to try to do something this year, but that really is dependent on steel and the situation with American-made steel, which kind of sucks right now. So,
morning, EF. You said good morning, TKell,
morning, brother.
and Camera Queen.
Thanks, sir.
Cheryl, good morning.
Good morning, Cheryl.
Joey,
and
good morning.
Joey, I've already out the gate with some swear words. Called the pen a donkey. But if it wouldn't act so stupid, I wouldn't have to do that. Stupid camera. I call the camera. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah.
We got some exciting stuff to show y'all today.
Me.
You, but also our new Sheath prototype for the FLN 2.0 that a lot of you are really excited
No idea what
about.
you're speaking of.
Yeah. Oh, you're wearing it? Cool.
I have it in the angle that I want, but when you use the APH clip, you can almost infinitely angle this thing. Sorry, I'm gonna check my camera every time it makes us shape or us shape up.
Yeah, we had a little issue with some people.
Yeah.
Setting up camp at our shop, and it was a little bit of an ordeal that had us up until after midnight. Was that Saturday night?
Friday night.
Friday night. These people said it was their shop to the cops.
Oh yeah.
Stuff.
It was crazy.
Like, oh my gosh. People
so they pulled in with like this busted looking box truck, and then their busted looking RV, but then behind it was a Cadillac CTS. Yes, I have the tag number just in case. But they just pulled into our shop, which is super close to here, earlier at like 9:30, then around 11 o'clock they pulled in, and I see them on the camera like setting up. And I'm yelling on the camera like, get the F off my property. And, hey, you hear that? What's that noise? I think that building's talking or something. Let's set the trailer right there, buddy. I'm like, so I was like, let's go. I'm like, I got kitted up.
So no, the debate was, do you go over there and confront these people or do you call the cops? Because I'm like, people are crazy. Like people,
is anybody crazier than me
you
though?
could go confront people, but now you just never know what kind of whack job, nut job person you're going to deal with is just going to shoot you.
I mean, I'm confident in this. Was the main argument was, do I get to go and handle this, or do I need to let the cops do it?
Yeah,
because I really wanted to.
Yeah, we were debating.
Debating. There were some swear
Well,
words.
I didn't think it was very safe.
And I was like, who's gonna
listen? He's capable. He's fast. Like his reflex, his what do you call that? Your draw and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you're fast, and I know you could protect us, but
I mean, martial arts my whole life. Firearms training and
Thomas Maloney, call law enforcement unless they approach. That's what we ended up doing.
I did, but I didn't get to bed any earlier because they called me 8 million times. Hey man, we're gonna have to send a couple more officers. They're getting a little rowdy. Said it was their shot. Then I think they lied to the cop. They said their buddy dropped the trailer off and left, and they're gonna try to get it in the morning because it was at the wrong place. And I'm like, where's this buddy? Because it wasn't me. My name's on it. Anyway, it was stupid.
That's why we carry Truck Gun Friday from Zeke Warner.
Oh, dude, I had the Rattler. I mean, I went over there yesterday morning.
War Room EDC, kid up and head out.
Yeah, but then C-Dub's like, no, you don't. You husband, father, business to run. How many people are there? You know, it's multiples. I'm like, look, it'll be all right. And then she's like, no. I'm like, okay, I'll listen to her. So whatever.
Brutal Kitty, I bought a 003 from someone on Discord, and I gotta say, I get why Tim loves it so much. It's so amazing.
You bought
now
the new
all
one?
I'm missing is a 005.
Oh man, the new one that dropped. Okay, let's talk about that. So we did the Patreon drop. And so like 80% of the 50 on Patreon.
Gentlemen of Honor, yeah, we did. We did trespass them, right, honey?
Yeah. He trespassed them. And then he's like, do you want to do a report? I'm like, no. He's like, well, I'm going to put your name on it anyway. I'm like, thanks. I don't want to be known to these jackasses because then they can just look me up and find me because I'm all over the world. I know who you are, buddy. Yeah, he trespassed them. I went over yesterday morning, and they were in the driveway of the building next to ours. I pull in super slow because I already knew what the vehicles looked like on our cameras. So I like slow rolled and looked at them. And they're sitting there in their caddy, but it was a one eyes. It was probably an older CTS. And I slow rolled, and I may or may not have, put the throttle to the 5.7 Hemi.
Yay, Sean. Was it worth the wait? Was it worth the wait? He finally got his batch 1 005. Yeah, 6.5 Creedmoor when you need to handle stuff from a distance. 1, 2, 3. I should have taken an SP10M. Has a Discord. We do have a Discord.
I've never been on
Hunter started it. It's over there.
Don't you start with me, Hunter.
Tim used to look at it, but then he got jealous, so he quit looking at it.
Jealous? Angry?
I'm playing with you. Like whenever they show other people's knives and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
I have other people's knives, and you guys have knives with other people's knives, and you send them to me, so thanks. No, really, I just was like, man, I'm spending too much time in here. This is too much fun. I have a life, and Suzanne's going to kill me, so maybe I should not. So I just quit doing it.
Faithful EDC, how do we find this Discord? Is Hunter on?
Probably not. It's really early.
Somebody on that knows how to get to the Discord. Maybe you could post.
So
there's
that
a
happened
link somewhere, and you have to request to be part of it, I think.
Yeah, invite only, right? So that happened. I went over there, and then
Thank you, Sean. $4.99. I'd say it was worth the wait. Is it going to be the thinnest TKell ever besides DP1? And he's got the
5,
the flat grind.
Yeah. So as of now, it is. I don't know that it's going to be because that thing, as you know, is so.
There's the Discord.
Slicey.
There's the Discord.
It's like nasty. So I went over, and as soon as I pulled in, they hauled ass, like literally. So what do? Like a peaceful Marine, I follow them, and I look in every parking lot and down all the roads so that I can positively ID the vehicle. Like, I see you. I just wanted them to know that I knew them, that they were there. Anyway, so that happened.
And Barbarian Brawny says, Chavez Chavez or Chris Reeve if you had to choose your favorite folder. I don't know if he's talking to you or just asking everybody.
Oh, the only one I have of those is Chavez.
Yeah, we don't have a Chris Reeve.
But I like Ramon as a human. Since I started the company, he's been awesome to me. He's super nice to our kids. He's just a good dude.
Joshua, that's awesome. I left work for a bit to buy a 003. Terry, CW, thanks for all the help getting my 003 on the phone.
18 minutes, guys.
Oh, I still owe you your refund.
18 minutes when those things hit public. Smoke, gone. And I cannot tell you how many emails and comments, calls, everything. I'm like, God, it's not manufactured like FOMO. That's what we had. I had like 57 sheaths done. All the grips done, all the screws done, all the blades done. And I'm like, I'm just dropping them right now because we've never done that before. And
Jeff,
holy crap.
We missed you. We weren't there. We had to run by the house. He said, I celebrated my 61st birthday on Friday by picking up my Guardian and Nightstalker.
Sorry.
Great customer service.
We were gone for like 4 seconds. And the 4 seconds we were gone, you were there. What did we have to do?
We had to come by the house for a shipping, something that we had to sign for, I think.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. For the kid. So, yeah, we had to do that. I had to go to the post office and sign for a package. Go pick it up. Anyway, sorry. We missed you guys. So then this morning, CW and I on our walk. We walk anywhere from 3 to 6 miles every day. Depends on how froggy we feel or how hard the gym was the day before.
Oh, Terry, thank you so much. I'll do it.
I don't know what you said, but thank you.
He said put the refund towards China's Disney fund.
Man, what a nice guy. That's really a cool thing.
I forgot to give him his Patreon discount.
You guys have to, well, the only problem with that is I have to be her chauffeur.
Hey, Tim, what'd you get? What'd you get for your mystery giveaway knife?
Me?
No, a different Tim. A Tim that won a mystery knife.
So this morning we're walking and talking about how you've got these two killers on the loose from Colorado and the one from Texas, like killing 4 people each. Then you got the other kid, I say kid, he is kid. 2 of these people are like under 30, the Devil's Den guy. Hearing all this psychotic white dudes going around murking people. So we were talking about just how crazy stuff is and, protecting the home front and all sort of stuff. And then in the distance, we hear lights and sirens, which is rare for where we live. And I tell C-Dub, I said, and you hear that? When somebody's running lights and sirens, that means, something's up. There's a life safety danger because you can't just run lights and sirens unless you got to get there. You guys that are PD know that. So I hear that. Sorry, I'm just checking my front porch camera because it just went off.
Armored Faith EDC, what's up? My Chavez broke after 2 weeks, probably a dub, but still left a bad taste in my mouth. So I'm definitely a
Well, if you didn't bite it, it probably wouldn't taste bad. Metal tastes weird, dude. Wear a mask when you grind too. Well, yeah, I got to get back to you about your text. It's like a book, and it was on my off day, and I glanced at it, and then I haven't had a chance to get back to it. So, so we're walking, and I hear somebody, PD, or actually SO, running lights and sirens, and I'm like, that's very odd. And I was explaining this to C-Dub, and then as we're coming back over the hill where we can see the front of my house, which is surrounded by a 6-foot tall fence because I'm me, and that's how it is. I got perimeter security, one way in, one way out. And if you want to come in the one way and uninvited, then you're going to go out stiff. You know what I'm talking about? So I see a car like slow roll and like shine on the front of our house. And I told her, I was like, that's a cop with a spotlight. And we're very far away. She's like, how do you know? I said, I know that's what that is. And they turned down the road we're on, which is a little subdivision, and there's a light.
Hey, y'all enter in to win some merch.
High beaming us.
TKell merch. We're going to throw some stickers and patches and other stuff in there.
Look, I've got the Blade Show 2025 shirt on. Oh. So, yeah. So then he comes up, turns his thing, he pulls up, and he's like, hey, did y'all see a teenager? And I'm like, what? Somebody crashed in the ditch, like hundreds of yards from the house. One of the dudes, gets on the limb. Here he goes, ghost. And he's like, yeah, the other 2 people that we have in custody, they didn't know anything. I'm like, good Lord, man. So what do we do? I'm like, look, we're going to, I told him.
Took off running.
I thought it was a friend of mine that works for a local PD who's a fellow Marine. I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "What'd you call me?" And I said, "Oh," I said, he goes, he turned the light and said, "Oh man, you guys look the same in the dark." He said, "Well, I've known him since the 3rd grade." And I said, "Well, that's me right there at the end of the road." And he's like, "Oh yeah." And I said, "I'm gonna double time it." So I took off running because we got kids. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, we have a big, huge white fence, and I was picturing this person to be like hiding somewhere.
Oh, there's a lot of
our fence.
Besides 4 outbuildings.
Yeah, I'm like, go check all of them. And so he's like checking everything.
So I did. I you know, 300 blackout.
Nobody was hiding, thank God.
No one was hiding. But, you know.
We don't live in a dangerous place.
No, by any means. But we've had one person last year or the year before that like went between my fence and the neighbor's fence, and we have a lot of woods behind the house, and they slept overnight in the freaking woods. And I'm like, what in the world?
Well, he said it was like a crackhead looking
He says lady. A crackhead looking lady, and I'm like, goodness gracious, we're in the middle of nowhere. Like, where did you come from? My thought is somebody probably picked her up, you know, as a evening escort and just dropped her off in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, thanks, Barbarian Brawny. I wore my TKell shirt yesterday on my rare outing to the public.
Woo, man, we've been going in the pub. We still do. But
Cheryl, $4.99 towards China's Disney funds. Thank you.
Awesome.
I added up all the stuff from last week, and it was over $200. So she's got it in a little savings account. So that's the gas for me to drive her down there. We're going to have to. See you in Tennessee. Crackhead ladies can be fun.
Crazy, man. There's like an abandoned trailer a couple miles through the woods, and that was my guess. But then my neighbor called me the next morning, and he's like, "Hey, Tim, I saw this lady walk into your woods last night, and she come out this morning at 8 o'clock and went back in there." I'm like, "You didn't call me last night? Dang, man. What in the world?"
If Tim catches someone hiding on his property, it's going to be a bad day for that individual. LOL. Yeah. I
mean, I'm not one of these type of dudes that's like, "Yeah, I'll mess you up."
Casey, email us.
Like bravado or any of that stuff. It's just not wise. And the cops around here know me. And I'm like, "Hey, man, if you need something, give me a shout. I'm going to." So I got the house, cleared all the buildings. It's like freaking 5 o'clock in the morning. So I checked on the
C-Web. Congrats. You want some merch?
Merchandise.
Send us an email and give us your
I love my name. I put it on everything. But yeah, I mean, so I looked on the scanner, and it was called in at 5 a.m. And guess what time C-Dub and I start our walk? 5:30. So 30 minutes later. And that's about right, because that's when we heard lights and sirens. I'm like, goodness gracious. Running off from the cops. It's teenager, he said. Teenager. I'm like, well, that's cool.
Gabe Harlan, Ohio, had that one crackhead lady driving around with her raccoons.
That one. There's like one.
That story about, I don't know, we were watching a comedy skit or something. It was like this guy in Florida driving through a drive-through with a crocodile or
that was a real story.
An alligator or something.
I think that's where
didn't he throw it in the restaurant?
Threw it through the drive-through window.
Have y'all heard of this?
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
So I think that's where Florida Man. You ever heard of that? They call it Florida Man because on the news you hear the craziest stuff like Florida Man throws alligator through.
Whoa, Zeke, $100 China's Disney fund. Thank you. That's
also
awesome.
Thank you, Zeke. Let me tell you something else.
So generous.
We go back to the shop the day the cookies arrive, and Jacob goes, "Hey, does Caitlin want this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's the last one in the box. It was like 4.5 minutes after they arrived. I'm like, cool. I guess I didn't want one.
A couple people have asked about the Nightstalker updates, honey.
Okay. So Heat Treat sent us.
Thank you, Scorch GM. $5. Thanks to China for the fast mail responses. Let's get her to Disneyland.
Man, that girl needs it. But y'all gonna have to start a liquor fund for me because I have to take her. I don't drink anymore, but I'm gonna start. A flask. Can I have like a pocket flask so I can take to Disney so that I can deal with all the people there? How nervous will that be?
Desmond is a new member. Woo!
Congratulations, Desmond. So yeah. Anyway,
Robert Sullivan. Yeah, we've got some. Just send us an email.
I just eat on here because this is my house and I get hungry in my house. So, yeah, that's what's up.
Chris Tweet. Is that how you say your last name? He said, I think Ned Foss stole your Nightstalker design. I don't know who that is.
I'm not surprised. So, the Nightstalkers are done with machining. I've got a conference called Heat Treat. They sent me some...
Tell me that. I'm not going to want to go to Disney World and ride a ride. Did you guys see the most recent amusement park accident?
Man, I remember...
I'm never riding another ride ever again.
I saw one in some foreign country, but I try not to look at those things. I would be more likely to look at Disney, you know, and see their track record, which I think would be pretty good. Anyway, so the Nightstalkers are going to most likely be leaving to go to Heat Treat or to finish Heat Treat this week. I've got a conference with them at 09 on Tuesday. I wanted all this to happen, but they've sent me like 800 blades since then.
Pocket dump, Tim.
Okay, stand by. I think it's probably the same as last time.
Swamp Hole EDC gear. The Nightstalkers are heat treated.
Yeah, but
he's asking about the blims.
Oh yeah, they are. So, I have like 600 blades that hit the ports that are Nitro V that I'm going to check and see. We got some Nitro V 004s Friday that were freaking beautiful. So
Ray just asked about the 004s and 005 shipping.
There you go. 004s just came back. I think there's some 05s and Nitro V on the porch. I got to make sure. But I got to open all those, go through them one by one, make sure. But it looks like they've redeemed themselves.
C-Web, the person that just won the giveaway says, awesome, thanks. Driving home from winning second place in Alabama Wild Game Cook-Off. Venison egg rolls was the dish. Sounds awesome.
Alabama. What part? Is it close to here? Because I'm here eating bread. I got a freezer full of venison. You got wraps. Let's hook this up. You wrap them shits up. I'll give you first prize in this belly.
You do your pocket dump?
I want to eat this fresh made bread.
Does Tim have any watches? He wears the, I guess it's the iWatch Ultra.
iWatch Ultra. And I just switched the bands out. And before that, I had Timex Expeditions because that's what I like to wear, active duty. But now Caitlin stole all those, our lid list. She took those. And I wear the Ultra, and I've got the matte face on it, and I just do red because I think I'm some kind of operator all the time. But it gives me, I can run iTac on it. I can run maps. I can take and receive calls. I can do text and email because that's all I really want my phone for anyway. And I need to be able to tell time. It's got a compass. I can do maps, offline, satellite, all that craziness. And it's got my ballistics app on it so that I can.
All right, honey. We're 23 minutes in and we haven't seen one knife.
I have. I see a bunch. I'm also.
Let's look at some knives.
I want to not starve.
Let's see what you're carrying today.
But my coffee thing's in the way.
Oh.
Let's start coffee. Okay. I'm going espresso today because I espressoli.
Any updates on grips for the Worn EDC and Nautilus? What grips did we just get?
We got tons and tons and tons. So we're stocking those, getting counts, and I got another box on the porch. So that's what's up. Eli gave me this at Blade Show, Cafe Lareño. Is that how you say that, C-Dub? Miss Spanish-speaking lady?
Lareño.
Lareño. Thanks, Eli. Got some of this Puerto Rican espresso.
Is the 001 coming back soon?
That's the ones that Kowalski decided to rust in Nitro V, which takes some immense talent. How in the hell you rust Nitro V?
DJ said, I've been enjoying Tim's story time.
Yeah, C-Dub. You and CJ, y'all got it together. All right, so if you guys haven't seen these, Jeremy, our machinist, Jay Slay, gave me this little espresso maker, and it's pretty rad. It's super simple.
Zach Pack, when to expect aluminum Worn EDC grips? They're being anodized, right, honey?
That's right.
So not too much longer. Thank you for waiting.
Monday. You gotta go super low heat with this thing.
I always have to, the little comments block what you're doing when I post them on the screen.
Ridiculous, but this is like a little micro espresso maker that Jeremy gave me, and it works really good, and I haven't used it in a while, so
Update on new Kellyan steel.
So they're making the steel. Because we had a little bit of a hiccup with the heat treat dude and co. I haven't gotten test results back on that, but I do know that another heat treat company ran some for a competitor of mine, and they said it was miraculous. So
Metal Rocks 666. Seriously, try Squirrel ramen noodles. Boil Squirrel. Add small amount of flavor packet, then noodles. Ew.
I don't know. I made some Squirrel.
Tim ruined me for Squirrel because he cooked me Squirrel and left all the hairs in it.
I didn't try to leave all the hairs in it. I didn't realize that there were that many. It was just a few, but you know, when you're a chick, a few is too many. So, and they ate it and didn't say anything. And I'm like, man, I screwed up somewhere because there's a bunch of freaking squirrel hair in this sauce piquant. And they didn't say a word. And I'm like, and they're like, it's great. When we moved to the new house, there were like 18 million squirrels on this property. And because I want to, with the suppressor, I got out there and just cleared out a whole bunch of squirrels, like 15 in about an hour. That's what's up. A lot of fun. Squirrels too.
Nautilus update.
They're at heat treat. So there's about 5,200 blades that are in some process of heat treat. So some of it got slowed down by a couple weeks because I had to make sure they weren't going to ruin my stuff. So we'll see what happens with the stuff on the porch. Now I'm going to tell you, if any of the stuff on the porch is jacked up and my meeting doesn't go well Tuesday, we're gonna have to start over with heat treat.
Casey Shelton, my grandpa brought Squirrel to Thanksgiving years ago. Lots of hair in it.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Tomahawk update from EF.
I thought we were going to make that this year, and one of the 3 letters wanted that, but then now they have new supervision, and they're kind of in an uproar at the Bureau. They're not reaching back out. So, I don't know. I also was supposed to be making another blade for another.
Rainier Schroeder. Hi, Tim. Any idea when you're getting black screws for the DP1?
I got samples on the way so that I can have a duplicate manufacture of those.
At TKell Knives, any update on the Striker?
Hold on. No.
Hey, Brian, they shouldn't take long at all. We have all of that in-house. If you want to send us an email, I'd be happy to rush it out the door for you.
Damn it. Hopefully that's enough heat because I turned it off.
What happened to the TKell Gravity Coffee Bong from Matthew McCann? Just experimenting with something else today, huh?
Yeah.
Jeremy said from Puerto Rico to boot.
Yeah. I'm doing Puerto Rican coffee.
Do you have an update on the mini driver CW intent?
We have steel. Jeremy's got the steel. We just don't have them on schedule yet. Because stainless steel is getting so hard to get, we're probably just going to have to jump into those and the subcompact V3, which is the V3 on the Nautilus grip. I think that's what we're going to have to do because the stainless steel situation, at least to our supplier, is kind of dried up. So we're going to be pushing like other stuff ahead that we weren't going to do till later in the year because we cannot have Jeremy running out of stuff to do, especially since we just moved. Some of you that have been in the shop, the big machine that was up front, it just basically sat there forever and we didn't do anything with it. So we moved it to Jeremy's shop.
Ever thought again of either the Micro V3 or the Woodpecker Piranha from Umberto?
Yeah, the Micro V3 is, we have steel for it too. And we have steel for the mini driver. I'm not going to say that anymore.
And a lot of people have been asking about your Tomahawk too, the Access.
We don't have steel for that. That's a Nick project, and we got a million. He's got a million things going on.
So it's going to be a long time.
Right. I want to do it this year, but we're kind of having to stagger stuff now with figuring out manufacturing. And this thing's a supply.
Good morning, not Frank Castle. How's it going?
Ouch. Hey, look. That hurts.
Did you burn yourself?
Boiling coffee on my finner.
Oops.
Hey, don't open that until it's done, by the way. Ouchie.
Which knives have scale sizes you can switch out like the Warn EDC, or is that just the one? EDC?
The Warn EDC fits Piranha, FLN, and Warn EDC right now. But there are a couple others coming on that. DP1 is its own thing. The EDC grip fits Raider, Striker, Guardian, Guardian 2.0, Taylor's Ridge, and that's it, right? Did I say them all? Warthog. That's it. So it fits 6. The Night Series grips fit Nightshade Reverse Tonto, Nightshade Warncliffe.
It might be
Nightstalker, Nighthawk.
If you stuck them out on the table.
Man, that's like there's like 12 on the Night Series grip. I ain't got enough time for that.
Okay. Paradoxal Charlatan is writing lots of comments about the Huntsman. He really wants it to come back. Yeah,
I mean, but it was hated. Not enough to be bought. And yeah, I don't even have one in here. I say this every week, I think. I look like, where is it going to appear? So the Night Series has like 7 or 8 blades. Gideon, I mean, a bunch. The Agent, obviously 6, 7 coming. Mercenary and FMF from the same grip handle. Bushman's by itself. Combatant has the Combatant, and then the new Sheep's Foot that's coming. The Scout is what we're going to call that. Everything uses multiple grips. The Ops series has Ops Striker, Ops Hawk. The CW wants me to show all these at one time. Like I have a...
Michael, do you have an interest in a Blim? We have some Blim night guards.
Let's see if I can freaking... I think this is done. I don't really know.
Thomas, size for a sweatshirt. I guess it depends on if it's like a girl size or a boy size. I kind of like mine big, like a dress.
This does not seem like...
maybe like an extra large
I got done with it
for both of us.
I think there's still water in there. Let's fire this back up. I'm just doing this too slow, I guess.
Nature Boy, can't wait for the sheep's foot. I don't know, Casey. Show the Night Guardian triple edge, then sell them.
Night Guard, what?
Night Guardian triple edge, then sell them.
Yeah, they were supposed to be coming on this newer drop. Sorry, the coffee's taking a million years.
Yeah, we're already 30 minutes in.
It's all right. We got an hour and a half to figure the rest of this thing out. I don't know that we have steel for these yet. I've been trying to get the steel first and then back into making.
Good morning, Rick and Debbie.
Them. Morning, guys.
Our friends from Texas.
How's Tejas?
What about the FLN 2.0 and TSA screwdriver? When are they coming out?
I don't know about the screwdriver. The FLN 2.0. I have the sheath on me. We're going to reveal it very soon, like within a few minutes, because this coffee takes 8,000 years.
Steve Vera, high heat, Tim. It will bubble up and steam when it's ready.
But then everybody else told me don't do the heat too high. I don't know the truth. I hear it making noises in there. And I need coffee, obviously, because I feel like I'm going to pass out. And we can't do that. And I probably should put a little bit of splash of sugar in this thing, but I don't have any, so we're just going to deal with it.
Why did the cat bite you, Casey? It's just crazy, being crazy. I haven't carried another fixed blade besides a TKell in so long. I'm not mad about that.
Man, thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you for all your great photos. Y'all check him out. And he has a great YouTube channel. Y'all go follow him. For real, the video quality is really good on Barbarian Bronny's channel. He shows a lot of EDC stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
And he asked how you're liking the data pouch cruise.
Well, why don't we ask Jacob? Because Jacob stole it.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, you're going to use this? I'm like, eventually. And then I see him and Vinny. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, they love them. So I'm going to have to steal it back and talk about them, because that's probably why you gave it to me, so that I could talk about it. And I'm still hunting for sugar. I guess we're not having sugar today.
Black coffee.
I mean, I usually drink a black, but this is espresso, and I think I made this shit super stout.
He said, haha, you got 2 of them. Do you need more?
There's 2 of them. Vinny and Jacob stole my stuff. No, dude, I mean, you gave me free stuff already. I feel terrible. Get these jokers to quit stealing things. That's really the way to do it.
What you got over there? I'm already putting you on.
Oh, really? That's a bunch of crap. I haven't cleaned it off.
they don't care.
Yeah. I mean, they watch this show. Obviously, they don't care about crap.
Umberto. Been using just the Adversary for a while now. It really made me appreciate the warning as well as an all-around blade.
Yeah, I tried to make it where it's a really good do-all with a diamond-shaped tip, which is kind of rare for a Wharncliffe. Yeah, so we just got a bunch of crap laying here that nobody has to see, and we'll just flip it all around. I'm super prepared today. I was doing a bunch. I got a million projects going on outside, so.
Hunter said, where do I find one of these pouches? Barbarian Brawny apparently has a whole stash of them.
Or you could buy them from.
When talking about the FLN 2.0, do you have a price in mind? You don't have to say it if you aren't 100% on it.
It's a
James Shilton.
$250.
$250.
That's it. It'll be $250.
I have a blend blade I'm building, attempting to at least. Lashing screws are sold out, so I'm wondering what size Gulso bolts I should use. Did we not have any more of those old screws that we could sell?
There may be some on Whatnot.
No, you told me to take them off of there.
Because we needed them. I mean, the outside diameter is 250. So you go 250. We machined a 251 just to give us a little bit of play for adjustment. But I don't know what the other type of screws you're talking about are. We use Chicago style. Actually, all the screws.
I mean, I've seen some people saying they buy them off a half face, but those are like really expensive.
Yeah, the titanium ones. Ours are gonna come back. I know you don't want to wait, but
send us an email. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, see if we can find something. I do want to show these. Are you over here still?
Here I go.
So China made these. She did these with Rit dye, and these are the battlelock grips. So she made this burgundy and this purple.
I like that purple.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to ask her which one she did.
Hey, can we like sell those on the Whatnot?
We could, but this is not a match set. These were just, but I mean, these are a match set. So the emerald green, she did these as well. And that's not the color coming off. That's like just skin and stuff in them. Like I tried to laser through the color. So you can do just like like people do with their firearms. This blue is beautiful. And then another emerald. So this color is actually like a really deep navy, but it's hard to tell.
Comes with free skin if we sell it to you.
You could clone me. But that'll clean out easily. But just to show you what you can do with the battlelock, you can make your own colors. What does anybody want to see on this screen over here?
I'm sure they're all waiting to see the new FLN 2.0.
Yeah, but not really. They don't really care about it.
Of course they are. Apache Warrior grip updates from Dom DeBrunner. It really depends on which blade you're talking about. We got some burl in. I believe it was for Nightstalkers, if I remember right.
So there's a sheath. What we did was double magnets on the backside, but this could be the front. It has the same amount of pull as a Kydex sheath. So you have silent draw. But what's really cool, inside here is the shape of this. So that piece of leather on the bottom is cut to shape to the blade on the FLN. So the draw is really smooth and it's very, very secure. I mean, very tighter than most Kydex sheaths.
Those are some strong magnets.
Yeah, very. And when you put the APH on it, you can rotate this at just about any angle you want and tighten this up so it holds it incredibly tight. And it's ambidextrous. You can put the clip on the other side. So
it's been so difficult to get the sheath right on this curved blade.
I can't explain to you how it's definitely strong enough. I don't care how fast you run, jump, whatever. It's not coming out of there. And what's going to make it magic is that you can put this at this angle where this doesn't print.
So at this point, you're testing it out, and then if you love
it doesn't need testing.
You're getting
it's that good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like it.
The guys at MKM made it. You didn't even see the retention.
Christopher said, could it cut through the leather eventually?
That leather is 1/4 inch.
Oh, man.
The retention's way better than you think, right?
The retention's really tight.
I know. It's awesome.
I mean, look.
I know. I tried to sling it off earlier before I came on the thing because I haven't tested it yet. I just got them yesterday from Italy. But the retention with the magnets is so strong that it'll slide the sheath.
Hold on. Go ahead, do that again. I was showing.
So it's strong enough where it'll pull the sheath along, even with the APH clip. But it's silent draw, no click, no noise. This thing is SBD, silent but deadly. But see now, with that leather sheath, also you could flip the clip on it and put this IWB where it's incredibly clandestine. I mean, super. And that spacing fits.
Do you have enough where you're going to be able to send one to Jared to try?
No, I got the one.
Okay.
But I can have him rip them out and knock. I'll probably just send this one to Jared so he can. But I'm making the call on this. But I mean, look. I mean, it is. And it's silent, completely silent. The cool thing is that magnet it's very strong. And they're ambi. It's crazy. I don't know. Can you see it pulling my belt? I wanted like 10 pounds of pressure, and we got it right at it. So
when will they be available?
Probably a couple weeks.
And people are asking if it would fit the old.
Yes.
The old FLN could go.
It will, because the blade shape's the same.
So we have somebody who does leather work on here that says that it can cut through the weld and stitch line.
So I'll show you this one.
If it's like on the magnet, though, it wouldn't go to there, would it?
Look. So can you see down in there? So there's a piece of leather in here that is glued, and see how it goes through there. Can you see that? So this leather it's curved up all the way through there, so it's this wide, and then gets wider as it goes. So
it's got like a little stop point.
Well, yeah, and if I can press it down, you can see if I'll start to wear it in. See how thick that piece of. So it's 1/4 inch this way, that thick piece, and then all the way out to that point there.
James, yes, they start out gray, right, honey? The battlelock starts out gray when you want to dye it. You use the gray first.
They use all kinds of different colors. So, but the gray is the easiest. It's the lightest. But the
steel of that FLN is AEBL, right?
So you see this? You see that's how thick the leather is. So I guess eventually you could cut through 1/4 inch all the way through there and then get to the stitching. Possibly, but I was really particular and pushed the guys that made this sheath to do something they've never done. So you see, you can't put it in. It pushes itself all the way through. So it's got that welting on the top too. So you've got just the shape of the blades. It's a really robust sheath. So I guess
people are asking when they can order
it. As soon as Jared gets it tested.
Please make extra sheaths.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. We have 250 FLNs. We're gonna.
So the leather 1931 Leatherworks said, "I'm not saying it would be anytime soon. I mean, after years of use."
Yeah, I'm not saying that you're saying that you think that I'm saying that we're all saying that we're saying things. I'm just showing the design of the sheath. So that's what it is, and it will fit the old style.
That extra piece of leather there for protecting the stitching is called a welt.
So yes, it does fit the existing, because all of this is open. So pretty rad, right? And they sent them in 2 colors, and then there was another style.
It's kind of satisfying too with those magnets.
Yeah, it is, and it shocks you because you're like this.
You just want to play with it.
So these are the color combos that we can do. So you guys can. So we can do those colors. I'm probably just going to do black and black, and then we'll do some sprint runs later.
Red would be cool too.
Yeah, black and red's our company color. So here was the original.
Yeah, I mean, that would really, people that have the current FLN would probably really like to get the sheath for that too. You know, the old FLN.
So this is kind of the attempt before this one, and there's a magnet on each side, which makes it just as strong. I just liked it better. But that one's got both sides. We can do them in black. I just think we do them all in black, right? Is there any reason to do this?
I think black, but let's see what they say. Ray Johnson, use a magnetic leather case for pocket carry my EDC warning. That's my favorite. Are you using that one you sent to us?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Well, that's how I got introduced to MKM, because I love the one that Raymond sent me, and I use it for so many different blades.
Would the DCC 2.1 be the best clip for IWB for this sheath?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Or the APH, because you can, I'll just tuck it here. So if you wanted to do IWB.
Nick Martino, I'm a fan of Kydex, but it seems impossible to do. Yeah, it's been tough.
So look, you could do IWB very comfortably. That's why I want to do leather. I do not want to cut Pepe.
And somebody asked about what steel that was. It's AEBL, right?
Oh, they're both. We have AEBL and ADCRV.
Oh, okay.
So if you tuck it, can you see that? IWB?
Mm-hmm.
So just the top part pulls out, and that thing is super, super secret.
Let's hope they don't think it's a pew like they did last time.
Right. But then
Nick Bonomo, loving this sheath. All the R&D paid off.
It did, man. That's what, 8 months working on it. So if you do IWB this way, it is very, very, very comfortable.
So Don DeBrunner said, could you do something like the Tango 2 sheath for, what was it, the Combatant, pocket carry sheath for Combatant or Adversary made by MKM?
I can do anything made by MKM because this is made by MKM and they like me. So, yeah.
And a lot of people are saying they like the brown leather. They said worn brown leather looks better.
Yeah, this is the only brown that they had.
Y'all like this color brown?
This is more like a dress shoe brown. But, like the one that they do for the little pocket sheets. I haven't found anybody else. Maybe this.
I like the badger claw color of their brown.
Yeah, the crazy horse or whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Whomever leather person on the thing is, I'd like to find somebody in the States that can do stuff. Just so you know. We use badger claw, but I haven't seen anybody else in the States doing magnetic retention. That is crazy. Oh, freaking strong that is.
Major Boy, brown with red stitching is my EDC jam. Stephen Clayton says he thinks it's a great brown color.
Well, there you go. Then I should order some.
Most people are saying they prefer the black. Maybe you could do a small amount of brown.
I'm going to flip the clip on this. I already know. And I'm going to IWB because it's super comfortable.
Travis Byler wants to know when you're going to do battle lock for ops. That's probably going to be further down the road.
Yeah, further down. Because, but we're going to try to do them. Well, I'm just doing them our biggest selling and the most number of grips. So right now we're doing Piranha and EDC, and then because we did Combatant, Adversary, Agent, or yeah, Combatant, Adversary, the same. Agent, Knight, all the others.
We got a bunch of gifts this week. I don't know if you want to go straight into that, or we still have.
We have not.
Let's see what you put on the description. Pin. We talked about that.
Ooh, that is stout. You want some espresso, Cito?
No.
Well, no, you don't. It is my kind of junk right here.
Show the Ops Hawk, please, and the idea behind the design. We have one here?
Yeah. We do. So this is the one that was on my kit, but I had to give my sheath away to somebody. I needed one. I think to deploy. So the Ops Hawk, I wanted a full grip, but I wanted slim, so you get all the amount of grip on it, but then some people want a full grip blade, and it wasn't for clandestine carry. And part of what makes that comfortable is if you look how that kicks up, that pushes that into the palm of your hand so that fits that shape and it feels like a full grip. Obviously thumb rest, but this is the same Tonto from the Nighthawk. Really piercy, and then you've got a little bit of a motivator on the back end. But I wanted this as a kit style knife because if you mount this, say, behind mag wells, I carry mine here so that you can get that in a reverse grip. But I wanted something narrow that doesn't take up a lot of room on kit and have just enough handle that you could draw reverse and not. Some of those bigger combat style blades, if you put this inside your cummerbund with hit here, that's it. It's up and clear. But if you got something like a mercenary, you're like way up in your throat. So I wanted something that you could pull and a bigger style blade because there's certain things that you can access with a longer blade that you can't with others. You know, maybe if in this region, you know what I'm saying? So
Jason Small, can you please show the Agent 002? I want one, but I'm on the fence between that and the Warning DC.
Yeah, the big difference in those two. That's the Ops Hawk. Not everybody likes a Tonto, so here's the Ops Striker. So it has the same really low grind, super stout diamond shaped tip as a traditional Tonto, but it's a drop point. So a little bit more of a clip to it. Giant striker blade for people that don't like Tontos but still want that piercing and slicing ability. It's just so those are the Ops series blades. I love the Ops. They're a bigger blade, but I wanted a narrow handle for speed, control, ease of carry on kit. That's kind of what they're for. The 002, you said, compared to a Warning DC? Is that what it was, Mrs.
Yep.
Camera wife? I don't have a Warning DC here. They're all at this shop. I put them on the display.
When can people order the pink grips on the website from Mick Mick?
Since that debut was this week, we're gonna Friday. We're gonna put them on this week. We're gonna try.
Jacob Vargas, Tim, still doing the Nautilus version of the Gideon V3?
Yes, that is this year. We have the steel for those. Jason is really wanting to do that. It'll be the Gideon SC subcompact. Because I love that nomenclature.
Did you ever decide, did you rule out Ops Raider?
I didn't. I did not. The Ops series.
Joshua, I think we have strikers in stock, don't we? On the website?
I'd be surprised.
For order, for reservation.
There might be, yeah. So we're going to change that on the website to reservation so that people understand that there's a wait on those. And then there will be a very definitive micro drop ships now. And when I say ships now, it does not literally mean that if you click that on that drop, we run to the post office. Give us 5 or so days to print and get that thing stuffed in an envelope, please, before you lose your mind.
JL said, can you put the Ops Hawk next to the 007?
Yeah. Ow, I just stabbed myself. I never do that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Are you bleeding?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Is that from a movie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Zoolander. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah. The 007. It would be helpful if I had one here. Right?
You don't?
No, because I had to give mine away.
Need a Guardian 2.0 001 or a nasty Pakal on that Ops grip.
The Pakal is drawn up. I was supposed to do it with Dave Everett from This Old Sword or
not the
OG.
Ops grip, though. Right?
No, you're right. It was on the Agent grip. So we can kind of get an idea.
Lee Ward, yes, you missed the merch drawing, but I'm going to do
what was the comparison for the 005? Ops Hawk?
Did somebody ask for the 005?
A 7, I mean? Gosh.
Yeah, 7.
Big difference. So this is the trainer, but you can see quite a substantial difference. So you've got probably 2 inches
that Ops
of blade.
Is a big one.
Yeah, it's a bigger blade. Yeah, I mean, and designed for that. So if you were, look at
everybody is saying dodgeball.
Oh, oops! Look,
you didn't cut yourself.
Stabbed it. Where's the hole? It's in one of these, and it's touching the other. That 002, man, thing's sharp. So yeah, Ops blade. It gives you a little bit more reach, a little bit stouter of a grind than Agent.
I don't think we've seen that yet, Umberto. I apologize. We've been behind on emails. He sent another video of Dante with the Adversary.
Oh, I need to watch it. Yeah, that's interesting because, you know, he's a combat guy. So this is a EDC. We should have sent him an extended grip.
We can send one.
So that,
I guess it's too late if you already did the video.
Right, just so that he can have the comparison.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see since he's done mostly our combat stuff.
Yeah, Agent blade. Well, this is supposed to be a double duty blade. That's what its design is. Because a Warren clip's a really good cutter, good for EDC stuff, but I put a stouter tip on it than most people do for a Warnie and still kept that really super slicey edge. And this thing, when people get it, they love it. And I'm doing a very, very limited edition version of these right now that will be on a micro drop. They're going to be custom color, custom.
I'm going to do a second merch pack because Jacob had an idea the other day about putting like sticker packs and patch
and people really like that,
and all that together. So I'm going to do another one.
That espresso rocks my face off.
I should probably use a different word, huh? So we don't do the same. People get confused. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
You do whatever you want, lady.
Let's do a second.
What were the other blade
giveaway
comparisons people asked for? What else were we? Oh, let's just talk about some stuff that people sent us.
What's the name of that Nautilus V3 version?
The V3 SC subcompact. Because you know, Jason.
Big Jim wants to know, where did it go?
So this is the.
What is the second knife? The model. Can someone on here tell me which model is the one on the table, second up from the bottom?
The black. This is the prototype of what's going to be the Scout. So this is a blade that's coming later this year on the Combatant handle. So it's going to be an incredible blade. So everything on that grip platform is here.
Oh, and I meant to say, honey, tell them about the rusted blades, because we got a lot of people that were trying to help with that.
Oh, yeah.
So thank y'all.
Yeah. So here's what we're doing. We're going to see what they can do to repair them. And then all of you that have reached out that want to try your hand at it, we're going to do that because you guys are the most important in this whole operation. So,
and we're talking about the ones we showed last week.
The 001s.
That were rusted.
Right. So let's go from bottom. So this was the first blade, the Combatant. And this is just a darker Battleworn. So they did the Combatant. I like the concealability, a nice drop point, very, very popular blade. I wanted a Wharncliffe on it. So I put this. Now sheep's foot is coming this year. I got the same amount of blade edge, so 3 inches of edge, but then I pushed it back into the guard here so that I could get it more compact on your belt line. So this will be an absolute EDC monster. This will be the Scout.
Cheap flips. As a flipper guy, why move to a fixed blade?
There's a whole lot of reasons. I'll just say it as simply as deployment on a fixed blade is this. That's it.
Wait, hold on.
It's out.
Put you back over here.
So when you draw a fixed blade, it's out. The problem with flipping a blade is that no matter what, that is slower than this. So you got to pull it out. A lot of times they do not fully deploy, especially in a pressure situation. So we'll talk about if somebody's pressing you, they're moving fast and they're in, and you fumble and you go to use that, it folds up, and there have been many, many, many people either lose digits or not deploy that blade quickly enough. So my advice has always been, and a lot of other experts and professionals, is a folding knife is really, really good for task, boxes, food, everything else in the entire world that you use. But if you're looking for something that's going to do double duty, out, not going to fold, not going to fail, more robust, a grip contour to your hand, you need to go fix it. That used to be kind of a fringe thought, and now everybody is starting to listen to the combative experts or people that handle a blade every day on that. That's really the biggest reason. That's why people are starting to pocket carry smaller blades like the Scout and the Combatant and the Piranha DP1s, the smaller stuff, because when that's out, like my pocket carry blade is the DP1. It's little, it's capable, it's blurry on camera. Stupid thing. But this stays in my little pocket sheath and it's out. It's super slimline. And yes, we are making more of these. And then it's got a little pocket clip. So, not that folders don't have their place. I carry a folder sometimes, but there's a lot more failure points and they're a lot slower. And if you do not get that blade fully deployed and you try to use it in a pressure situation.
Oh, weren't you going to show the Combatant folder?
Yeah. Yeah. That's part of it. Let's talk about the other stuff people sent us. Does that make sense on the other, on the folding knife versus fixed blade? They both have their place. I think when you're thinking EDC and defensive carry.
People are calling that sheep's foot the sheep batant.
Combatant. Shabbat? Can't be on here on Shabbat. So I was talking about how I didn't have some of our original blades. I'm not going to say his name because he's active duty and he's deploying. So this, look at the sheath. This is a striker. So I had invented this machine that was based off of a soldering gun, but it was automated and it would do these little stitch welds. and I would do one at a time. And these things.
And why did you do that? Because you were always coming to me like, I just want a slim sheath. Why are these things huge boat paddles?
Exactly. And then people started complaining about not having a way to mount this like in their pocket. So I added the little small amount of material on the bottom. I removed material from here, went with micro rivets on the bottom. But this is a very early TKell sheath where these were all hand welded and all that. Pain in the tail. And then if you look, these predate lashing screws. So it's got the full round over EDC grip instead of that flat spot to accommodate the lashing screw. Look at this. This is a striker. This is a 1095 nickel boron Battleworn. There are not many of these in the entire world. He must
have taken great care of that because look how good
it's 1095
looks.
So he obviously hasn't used it. I can tell the choil is shorter.
GM.
And see this line? This is before Jeremy made fixtures that would not, because we used to have to do this in 2 passes because we had to clamp to keep the blades from moving, but now.
But I feel bad that he sent that in.
I'm going to send it back.
Send it back to him.
I just wanted to show it off, but it's a 1095 original striker Battleworn.
Hey, Blind Wolf Fury, $2 got me some TKell suspenders and shirt. Love it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I love the suspenders. They make a whole lot of sense once you start wearing them. So that line is Gen 2 1095 because now the strikers don't have that line across the top. I mean, ultra rare blade. And look at the logo. That hollow TKell. I switched away to the solid one. I mean, but he sent me this to either auction or keep in my collection because I said I didn't have any. And I'm just so honored that he has cared for this blade like a showpiece. And this was one of the old hand sharp ones before I built my machine. I can tell by looking at the edge. I don't think it's been out of the sheath
Look at your sharpening, man.
Look. I mean, these are when I was making 15 or 20 blades a week. Crazy. It's just such an honor that he sent this. It's Rocco. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to say his last name because he's deploying soon. But, man, thank you so much. I just don't know that I can accept this gift. This is such a rare knife. I don't even have one.
Choir Boys Outdoors says that is badass.
Yeah, man, this is an old blade. This is an early TKell. What an honor that he sent it to me. It just has... I don't know. If he's insistent, then it's going to go on display in the museum. Ooh, I'm going to show this freaking name on there. Dumb. But that really, really moved me. Even the guys in the shop were like, whoa, man.
I know. I was like, so nice.
Okay. Did you bring me the other thing that you located?
Thomas?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Where?
It's in there.
It's in here too?
It's with the bag and the foam inserts. There's like a little plastic bag. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can't get
While you're doing that, let me give away this merch pack.
I feel like there's another one in here, but I cannot get to it.
Y'all might have a minute to enter if you want to hurry. Hashtag merch.
I feel like there's another blade in here somewhere, or pin. Where is it? It's like hidden. So we were asking around the shop because when stuff comes in and I think it's...
Dino Jet! Woohoo! Congratulations!
Good
you won
Lord.
merch pack.
When I think it's something that's like for sharpening, then I'll give it to the guys. Jacob thought it was just another gift. And Thomas was pretty much losing his mind. Like, no, it was there. Because I'm like, what are you talking about? So
we found it.
It has been located.
It's a really cool horse.
So I never saw it. Jacob put it up on display, and it was just another one of those pins that was stuck on the wall, and they never told me it was over there. So I want to talk about this. So it looks like from a distance, it's like a hammered finish, but if you look closely, that is Celtic knotwork. You see that? Ahi, is that right? Aki Lee?
I don't know.
So it's been located. I have the other letter that explains it. Does that come through the Celtic knotwork? Every part of this is a knot. You're not talking to me, so I don't know. You must be reading stuff. Yep.
No, I'm trying to figure out what he means by this comment.
Who?
Why there are not much TKell using videos on the web. Most are just showing the perfection of the blades.
There's a whole lot of like testing videos, user videos.
Oh, is that what he's saying? Okay.
I think so. You have to dig because there's a lot. I've done a lot.
Oh, there are some.
Lots and lots.
Let's see who has done testing videos. Jason from Straight Edge has.
Tomas lost. I used to do them when I had.
Yeah, there's a few we've done.
Early on ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tell people to make them. I don't know, but I used to do them. The FLN. Well, that video wasn't published yet, was it? Of my test on it?
No, I haven't published it yet.
We're going to now that we got the sheet fixed out. So this is 5 of 25. Absolutely beautiful work. Do we have the web stuff?
He says Achilles. Is that the name of it, Thomas?
You can see it on the back. Sort of. Beautiful work. And then
Choir Boys has too, Scab. So there's some videos out there of use. You just gotta look for them.
You gotta dig. And this looks like the same artist that was on last week. Yeah, so these are from the same Atlantis series. These things are freaking rad. I'll put the other one on the wall. It's supposed to be for C-Dub as a gift, but I stole it and put it on the wall behind me. Well, thanks, Tom. These are incredible talents. These are all numbered. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. So if you look, these are all
not Atlantis, he said, so it's a different one.
Oh, okay. It just says the okay, I don't know. I just saw that word on the back that said Atlantis and just thought that it meant Atlantis, but I'm bad with words.
Chris Cook.
Yeah. So these are all the same pattern, different colorations. Obviously, I like the gray man look. But thank you very much. I know Hunter put up the stuff last week. He may not be on today. Who really knows?
He is.
Okay. He doesn't have to. Put those there. And now we can put this. The almost lost horse. I can understand why he was freaking out.
Dino Jet, yes, please email us. Customer service at tkellknives.com.
So Adam sent me these. Let me see. Make sure. Stickers. Watch Repair Restoration YouTube channel. Weekend Watch Repair. You're going to get a public shout out anyway, Adam. So, Weekend Watch Repair.
Panther Food, $5 from Frankie.
Thanks, Frank. So,
thank you.
Guys, check out Adam's channel, Weekend Watch Repair. I'm assuming that he does watch repair on the weekends. That's kind of what I think. So he sent some stickers along. I'll put these on display. I actually do have some watches if that is what he does. I need to check out his channel. And he sent me some pins.
It's too blurry.
Let me take it out of the box, bag.
Casey, we have a boatload of 004 blends left.
Yeah, like 500.
I don't know that we'll ever sell through all of those.
Yeah, I would love
blends.
to. Can you see it now? Weekend Watch Repair. That's his YouTube channel. Go check it out. Are you on, Adam? What do you repair watches over there? Check it out. Check him out.
Tim,
thank you, sir.
Do you remember the knife that started it all? Your first real knife.
Yeah, it was a gift for C-Dub. It was a chef's knife that gets used daily in this house. Still use it every single day.
You mean the knife he made first, or like his favorite first knife ever?
Shortly thereafter, I mean, I made a bunch of other knives. The DP1 was an early blade. The Raider was really the one that kind of made it popular. But I used to make a blade called the Leaf that was popular. The Sharp Finger was a popular knife. Piranha was really popular. Nightshade Reverse Tonto, that's an early blade. Bushman took a long journey. It was really freaking ugly for a long time.
Hey, honey, you gonna show people that Combatant folder?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
We're still going through gifts, right? What we got? Oh,
Zach Pack got my Warren EDC yesterday.
Didn't I show this last week?
Warren EDC and Athletics.
Yeah, I showed the Las Vegas Metro last week, didn't I?
Oh, did you? I grabbed that. I don't know if you did.
Okay, just in case I didn't. I thought I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
You may have.
This was combat carried coin.
So Zach Pack says you can wear the Warren EDC with the APH on athletic shorts, and it's like chef's kiss.
Oh man,
that's awesome.
So, I need to do that because I work out and I need gym short stuff. Raymond, I thought I showed these. I don't know. No, I didn't. I showed the other ones. Raymond Johnson, Mr. Flag.
Look at Nizzy's design.
So this Ron Izzy designed this, and here's the flag version of it. We're gonna have a whole wall of Raymond's flags. Got to put them up at the shop. I have to take time to do that. I like this. This is Melissa's blade one, and then this one is the DP one, which means a lot to C-Dub. And if you look in the grip, you can see that it says DP1, right? Or does it say C-Dub?
It says KP in the grip for my mom.
Oh,
my mom's initials, and then it's got my dad's name on there.
How freaking cool is this one? Cool? Oh no, I see it. Y'all can see that? Y'all can see the KP in there? Wow, we should give this to them. Right? So they can have it? She probably don't want that hanging in her house. She keeps her house too nice. She don't want no flags in there.
Warren EDC versus Agent 2.
Yeah, I didn't have Warren EDC here.
Mick said, or Mike, tell him to adjust his shirt next time he turns around. Kylie, okay, curious, what is your favorite gift that you ever received?
That would be absolutely impossible to figure out, I think, because
like ever, or like people sending you these gifts.
And the best gift I ever received is when a guy named Donnie Pace gave me his daughter.
Aww.
So that's the best gift.
Aww.
Second,
make me cry.
Kids, we have kids. I love our children. As far as gifts that people have sent us, man, I don't think I mean, I couldn't possibly choose because 99% of the stuff in this entire room is gifts. Firearms too. So some of the stuff people have sent me, it's like super personal from the heart, and those things mean an incredible amount to me. One, it wouldn't be fair to choose a favorite, and two, I don't think that I could, because I go through often and I get all emotional. I'm like, man, we have the greatest followers and the best family, because people just give us stuff that means so much to them. Even today, like this stuff, these pins are from Thomas's collection. Like that pin with the Celtic horse, he's had that thing for 10 years and wanted to find a worthy recipient. And he felt like CW and I were. And that means a tremendous amount. And there's so many like that on this wall. I just looked through and I'm like, man, what a tremendous honor that you guys share this stuff with us.
Yeah. It's hard to, I bet it, yeah.
There's no way. It's absolutely impossible. It's so overwhelming, the outpouring of friendship and family and love from you guys, our family. I mean, you think about every one of these challenge coins is active duty, former active duty, special units, every 3-letter agency on the planet, not the planet, but in the United States, sheriff's departments, fire officials. These people care enough, and we care enough to give them something they can use, that they send us the patches that they're proud of. I mean, it just means so much.
Hey, Choir Boys, the Sapper video is going to be dropping Tuesday. Y'all check it out.
What'd you think? Is that more your speed, Scab? Is the Sapper?
Hashtag mystery. We're giving away a mystery knife.
I want to see what you think about the Sapper. Like, because he likes to tear things up, cars with knives. No, he does some serious testing. That sapper's a bad boy. But yeah, I mean, it'd be really hard to choose. Really, really difficult. And you can feel the passion that some people put into the letters that they write us, and it's really hard to convey to people. You know? It's
the appreciation.
Yeah, I stand down here and stare a lot, and I'll open the drawers and I'll dig through stuff like, man, I think that's all this. Oh, look, I have this. Okay, so
what's that?
This is the letter from Thomas Maloney about the pen. So the artist is Aki Lesh. Hand drawings only. He also does it with no rulers, even the card in the bag. See, that's the thing, was drawn freehand. That card is probably floating around the shop. So when you look at that guy,
Faithful EDC, please send me another email. I'm sorry I haven't responded to you on that. He was like asking if he could get knives to pass around their reviewers. Remember we were talking about in the shop the other day? Oh,
yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing until you guys told me about it.
Yeah, that's really cool because then it can get passed around and people can see it. And
I watched Jason from Straight Edge's stuff too. That just popped in my mind because I saw the blade that he wants to work with me on. He tests blades. He does really good stuff too. Our stuff and others.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys like my stuff enough to hand it out to other people that want to take a look at it, I'm certainly honored by that. I didn't really know that this was a thing. So yeah, totally willing to, especially because, you know, each blade is money. You know, it's money that I spent in time, and we have employees, and, you know, giving blades away, it's a big deal.
You're so, like, what's the word? Reflective and appreciative and all, like, gushy today.
I think that's every day.
It's really sweet.
Isn't it? I thought I was appreciative every day.
You are.
Whatever. Piss off, all you people. Send me money. I better be careful adjusting. So now, because I work out a lot more than I used to, all of my pantalones try to make their way down. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody.
What's your thought on the Sig P320 controversy?
I don't know. I mean, I wore the hat on accident today. Yes, I'll stand in solidarity because I was outside in the yard working and the other one got sweaty. I have 4 there. 2 set up for competition, 1 in a 10 mil and an M18 variant that has a special operations slide on it that's like super rare. I've shot thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds through mine and never had an issue. I know people at training academies. I know a couple of guys that do some training of military with the M17, M18. And I have to ask, like, what have you seen? They haven't seen it. Sig maintains that this is not an issue that they have. I saw the video of the guy who, like, put a screw in front of the trigger and then wiggle the thing. But I mean, if you manipulate the trigger at all, that is putting that into battery. So you are manipulating the fire control unit. I don't know. I've dropped mine. I have some with Gray Guns kits that you breathe on the trigger and they go off, and I've dropped them. They've never shot me, obviously.
Dang, he said, Brandon said 8 a.m. bummed about that. My range master at our local range just banned them. Wow.
Yeah, and that's interesting. I got the newsletter from Sig because I buy a lot of their stuff. I have, other than the P320, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 P365s.
Mo Molina, send us an email, please.
I saw that he sent me an email the other day, but I get hundreds and thousands of emails a week.
We'll check it. We'll give us a couple days and we'll get back to you.
It just takes, it's impossible. So I've got so that's 9, 10, and then I've got 226, 2, 3, 226, the 229, 220, which is 2022, which is a really rare pistol, a 938. I've also got Berettas, Smith & Wessons, Rugers, FNs, some rare like Lionhearts.
I'm seeing like a 50-50 over here. Like a lot of people are saying that they need to take responsibility or acknowledge it, and then
I mean, I think
saying it's not a problem.
I think knowingly they would, right? If the FBI paper, they couldn't find an issue. Some people have misconstrued that report. And look, I'm not shilling for anybody. If there's an issue, there's an issue, but I don't think that they're not. Oh, I have another 320 of the MP 320 that's on that wall, which they made 1,000 of. It's like a subcompact on a 320. And then rifle side, I've got a Spear Heavy, a Regulator, a Rattler, a Cross, and 4 uppers for the MCX LT series. I've never been killed by one. I'm still here. I don't know. And that's the thing. Like, I think if there was an issue, 100%, like me personally as a business owner and a weapons manufacturer, if I find an issue with my stuff, I'm owning it. There's never been a time where I've fought with any customer ever that said that they had a problem with something. Even if I know that I know internally, like I know this is not an issue, but I say this a lot, perception is reality. If you guys think there's a problem with something I make, then I have a problem with it, right? I'm not going to argue with you. There's no amount of me standing and dying on that hill that's going to convince you. If you think there's an issue, I'm just giving you your money back or giving you something to make you feel like this is worth what you paid for it. And I think Sig, if they thought there was an issue, they would do it. I know a lot of people at Sig. I know a lot of people, a lot of firearms places. And it's just it's a controversial thing.
Fireboys Outdoors, $10. Straight Edge Knives is a great channel. Check them out.
Yep.
Love TKell Knives. Yes.
Yep, sure
Straight Edge. Go check them out.
Yep. And Tomas has tested blades too.
Bound to Wonder. Choir Boys, you are actually the one who brought me to TKell Knives back in 2021. I asked your advice for a fixed blade for my daughter who was leaving for the Army. I
remember when I saw Choir Boy's first blade, God, who sent him that original Battleworn Warthog? It's on the tip of my tongue. He'll probably remember. It's I was thinking about it the other day. Choir Boys might remember. But anyway, sent him the blade. And that was when not a lot of people had seen my stuff yet. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. How did that happen? Thought that was awesome. So
I love that. He's scab, we're not. You know how he always says that?
Yeah.
I'm scab, you're
not. I like that. I like people that are original, and he is original.
Yeah, he's real.
Yeah, that's why we get along.
People like real.
Because we're real. This is not AI. You cannot get AI to make a bulbous human. They make them all like.
Okay, honey. Tell them about the Combatant folder.
No effing way. I'm not doing that. So I don't know about the Sig P320 thing. Mine hasn't killed me. I don't know anybody. And I know people. Anyway, I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever, people. So here's what we're going to see right now. I got to find it. Man, I get a lot of text.
Hey, honey, when you get a chance, can you put the op striker and the regular striker side by side?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do that while I'm looking through my text messages. Oh, you got this screen up over here? Man, I have crap everywhere. That's so much stuff.
Yeah, but at least it's good crap. It's a bunch of knives.
My knives. Mine and my wife's knives. Sorry. Only funny to me, I think. So there you go. Big old difference. Again, where you look at the difference between our other Tontos and this one. So the blade, 1 3/4 inches longer. Man, big blade. And the grip is considerably longer. The only way you'll get a longer grip on a striker is if you put, say, a century grip or an extended grip. So this is a century. I don't have a striker outfitted with an extended grip right now. but that's a Taylor's Ridge with one. So that'll just give you an idea of the blade length. So if you wanted to take a striker and wanted a shorter blade on it, you could put the extendo on it and it would get you out to about the same length, but then the blade would be shorter. So big difference. And this drops away a little further on the ops than the regular striker.
Clint Moon said, can you go over which blades we can ask to be double-edged that don't come double-edged?
That's really the Nightstalker, the CQC version, because that's what we do. You can get the Gideon single-edged or double. You can get the Night Guardian 2.0 double-edged. You can get the Reverse Tonto double or triple edge, how you want to look at it. The regular Guardian. The rest of the blades made from a thicker stock don't really lend themselves. Oh, and the 001, it's a double or single edge, designed as a double. That's it. Right? Right. Because you can't, if I were to take all this meat out of the tip of, say, a striker and double edge it, it would make that tip so needle thin and brittle that it wouldn't be a useful tool anymore.
Nick Martino, how about any super secret upcoming collaborations you want to tell us about? LOL.
I had the one with Bob DeMarco that's been backburnered for this year. It's a really cool blade. I think I showed some previews of that. C-Dub told me that someone we've worked with in the past floated the idea of another blade. Don't know if that's going to happen. Have you heard anything else on that, C-Dub?
Nope.
Nope. Did you say yes? And
yep, we said yep, and they said woohoo.
Okay. Woohoo! Yes. There's potential. So the Captain Ricky, I want to do. We're going to do the DP2. We're going to do a special version of that.
Captain Ricky.
Captain. Cap-in, right? It's not Captain. It's Cap'n, because that's what he does. He has trouble with too many letters. So the A and the I like really just, and the T, all that just throws him off. So he just went Cap'n.
So we have our Whatnot auction Thursday. It's going to be on Tim's birthday.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
And we're doing, I think we're going to do the auxiliary prototype, right? With the wrapped 007.
Yep.
And some other really cool stuff. I don't remember what it was. Do you? What else did we? I already forgot. We're trying to do
we're trying to specialty stuff over there.
Yeah, otherwise.
Because people ask for it all the time. Did you see that?
What?
That freaking fruit fly flew straight in the back of my throat.
Ew.
It's protein. Hateful. Okay.
Thanks, Metal Rocks.
How many? Good Lord. It's in there flopping around. Let me just wash them down in my belly.
Just protein. What's the fourth knife down on the table with the green grip?
That's a Taylor's Ridge Gen 1. Actually, Gen 2, not 3. Gen 1 with an extended grip. So this would be it without the extended grip. With one screw.
Happy early birthday, Tim, from Rider308.
Thanks, brother. Am I the only person that doesn't give a single crap about birthdays? I mean, if my employees want the day off and they want to be like super, I'm like, sure, cool. If C-Dub was like, it's my birthday, you're doing stuff. I'm like, I absolutely, because I love doing things for other people, but I'm like, I didn't really do anything special to get squeezed out of a womb on August the 7th. I just was kind of hanging out in there and my time was done. So,
do you have the new tailors to show off? We sent those for pictures.
No. Barbarian, the Brawny, or the Brawny Barbarian, has the only one I have. The other ones are heat treat. Good Lord, I'm dying.
They want to see the DeMarco fighter blade design too.
I don't have it here. It's at the shop. That's the one I'm talking about. Bob's wanting to do another, but we just kind of put pause on new stuff. There's some talks with some other influencer type of people that they said, hey, let's address it later this year. We'll see. I mean, they come to me, so we'll see what goes on. Because we still have the FLN 2.0 that's coming. see how successful that's going to be. And
that thing's going to sell out.
Oh yeah, there's like 500 of those, and there's 200 done. That thing's nasty. Especially when I release that video. It is
# mystery for a Blim.
Okay,
mystery blade.
Let's talk about this. This is made in America.
Hold on, I'm giving this away, honey. Just 1 second.
So they can't see what I'm doing?
Not yet.
All right. You see why I put the matte screen covers on my phone?
Southern EDC. Woo!
I know about it.
Congratulations.
All right. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to use the wire clip dimensions from Spyderco so that you guys can buy titanium clips, or you can not have a clip on it if you wanted. So we did that. This is the Combatant. We really refined the lock. So it's an access-ish lock, but then we took out some of the lock wiggle. That's it. Deployed. This is the new geometry. So this is the exact same geometry as a Combatant. Here we are. So this is what's really cool. When you pull down on the axis lock, watch what happens. Reversible. Did you see it?
And this is Vance, right?
That's Vance. Look. You see when you pull the axis lock, it deploys? Watch. I'm going to do it again. That is freaking rad. And this handle will be universal to be able to do the Wharncliffe and the sheep's foot.
If y'all didn't see, we posted a video of the Combatant folder prototype on Patreon a while ago. And then he's also on our Blade Show video.
Correct. So this is the latest iteration. I was hoping it was going to be here in time, but it is going to be here from Vance tomorrow. I wanted to show it online, but I couldn't. But I'm so excited about it. He's one of those savant type of just people that's really creative. And the numbers that he gave me, his ability to produce these, if we can get everything refined to the point that I want them, those are going to become a reality very soon. I am jazzed beyond jazzed. The M2, the CW folder project, it just keeps getting delayed and slowed and delayed. I can show you the update on it if you guys want to see that. Let me.
Congratulations, Regina. That's wonderful. 53 years, honey.
Married?
Since their first date.
Man, congratulations, guys. That's super inspirational. You have any idea the kind of work that it takes to be committed to a person through 53 years of them sick, angry, mad, happy, sad, you know, every emotion, every phase of life? That's incredible. Because people are hard.
What is that? Is that just is that the actual video, Hunter, or is that the Patreon?
Let me see. What was I going to look up? Oh yeah, the other one.
Oops. Happy birthday, Nick.
So the last update I got from River's Edge was the 25th of July. So
we've had 2 people say get rid of that thumb stud.
You can take it off if you want to. I mean,
you can.
I'm not taking it off because I want a thumb stud.
Why don't you like? Are those like people don't like thumb studs?
I don't know. I mean, the only way to deploy it would be with the axis lock, and that's not going to be as fast as flicking it with your finger. So, you know, I like redundancy, be able to flick that thing open. So, I guess, I mean, it's screwed in there. You could unscrew it. You know what I mean? Work on your own car.
There's still people saying that they like it. So.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why I want to do it. And also the other folder that we're working on, and I'm not even going to say anything about it because we're going to lose your freaking mind. CW, you saw the pictures of that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool. So right now, I've got 3 folders.
Listen, there's a thing that Tim made that is so freaking cool. I cannot.
It's in my pocket every day.
But we can't. We're scared.
I'm telling you,
somebody's going to rip it off.
If I show this thing, people will rip it off. No doubt, because it is that cool. CW saw me hand draw the thing. She saw me work the design process. I just had to make one final tweak to it. It's not a knife. It's not a knife. It's a tool. It's a tool. And I'm very excited about it. It's very, very exciting. I'm telling you, if I showed it, somebody would screenshot it, they'd rip it off. But I want to hit them hard. I'm going to come out with them like, bam, bam. Awesome. Right? You agree?
Yeah, I love it.
Everybody that's seen the prototype in the shop is like, wow. We resin printed some. Everybody's carrying them in their pockets.
Congrats, Brandon. Right. Wonderful.
Every day.
Wonderful, all these long marriages.
Yes, you guys.
Tim is a thumb stud.
Oh.
Yes, he is.
Not really. I got thumbs. That's it. No stud here. Man.
Old school Baz. We did have some grips restocked this week.
Lots and
lots.
Al
Triano. Sure, I'm going to do another giveaway.
Yeah, man. Did you give away a knife?
I gave away one, but I'll probably give away another one.
Probably, she says.
The new folder. Will there be other color scales available?
Yeah. Yep. Probably basic for now. You know, black, OD, whatever. I need to get with Vance on that because he's doing the work on those to my specs. And he's in Colorado. Okay, so that's America, in case you didn't know. And that access lock design is his own. And it is really, really, really cool. When you get in there and take apart, I don't know how he made it where you could deploy it with the lock.
Scott Stavitsky, a TKell version of a Leatherman would be great.
Man, it'd be hard. I mean, I carry, Chuck Marsh gave me.
They're all guessing what it is. Whistle, pry bar.
Keep guessing. Think about me. Think about my reaction. Kind of a warrior. Be super surprised. And let's just say I'm really excited. So I have the ARC. I have every Leatherman just about made between Raymond Johnson and Chuck Marsh have sent me. And who sent me the MUT, the AR takedown tool?
Kane Miranda, Damascus blades ever?
It depends. I mean, I have steel, a bunch of steel from Baker. There's actually, I'm supposed to be sending, I designed a bottle opener with them, or not with them, that I just got super simple and super similar to Frank EDC, so I felt bad. So I didn't push it any further because his is so cool. He sent me this. So mine was so similar to this that I just kind of quit. It's just a little pry bar bottle opener, super simple thing.
Ryder 308 said I sent MUT.
Okay, so it stays on my kit. Let me show it. So this one was my daily carry every single freaking day.
See you in Tennessee. Yes, we can.
Until I got the ARC, which is a little bit lighter. And the MUTs, you can't get them anymore. So I didn't want to screw it up. But I keep it on kit because that's what it's for. But I use this thing. I actually miss carrying it every day. It's a big one. But yeah. These two are probably the most rare, most special, right? Because they're hard to find.
TKell pocket pistol. And then Jeremy asked, not that Jeremy, a different one. And somebody else also asked for a TKell tactical update.
So the guys making the modular P365 for me are moving their shop because they're growing super fast, which means they're slow. So yeah, I really should do a video, but to do a video on that, it's gonna either have to be different because we can't do it on live. They'll cancel it. We either have to do it on Rumble or do it on YouTube. Just do it.
Polo Loco, what blade blims are available on Patreon? Over there to purchase, I believe only 004s, maybe Nightstalkers, but you can email. And if there's something you're looking for,
Gen 103s. I don't know if they sold through or not.
For patrons, if you just ask and we have something, I'm happy to help you out.
So the TKell Tactical, it's not on pause. They're just going slow. And part of that is the comp that I designed into the slide, we've never done anything like it. So
Hunter said there should be Blim 02s, I believe.
Okay, there you go. Blim 002s over there. And probably some, maybe the blank 004s that you guys can build into whatever you want. But the cool thing about the modular P365 is you can shrink it all the way down to the 10-round pocket pistol or all the way up to full comp with thumb, gas pedals, all the stuff. Even all the way up to a 5-inch barrel with a comp.
Marty McFly, any piranha drops coming?
Yeah, there are. Actually, they're heat treat. So that's another one of those. I'm trying to get those further along in the process before I release them. And I may release the next batches of DP1s and piranhas in that MKM leather sheath. And because Kydex is taking forever.
Hunter said 004s, Nightstalker blanks, and Blim 002s are available for patrons.
Oh, and I'll update on the t-shirt competition. Totally got so many irons in the fire. I completely forgot about that. But one of them I'm going to use for a Halloween shirt. So I'm making 2 versions of Halloween shirts. One of them is just, I think it's super wicked. It's this black hand holding the 007. I'm going to do that. Just super simple, like wicked Halloween. And then we're going to do another Halloween shirt. I'm going to nail those down this week. But as far as the voting for the competition, I forgot to do that.
Kyle the Heathen, Tim and CW, my wife and I say happy birthday, Tim. Wife said thank you for giving her husband an amazing new knife fixation. LOL. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't hear that often. And thanks for the birthday wishes. Haven't killed me yet.
CJ, any updates on the Raider and Taylor's Ridge? Someone was asking earlier.
Heat treat. They're at heat treat. There may be some on the deck. I got to go see. I mean, I got really heated with them jacking up some 003s and Nitro V, which really upset me. I think if I looked at the email correctly, there are Nitro V 003s on the, 001, excuse me, on the deck, which means we could do a micro drop of those soon.
Thursdays at 2 for the next several weeks. We've got Whatnot scheduled.
1400 if you're military.
And we're doing micro drops on Patreon.
Yeah. So the micro drops are, I finish 50 blades, I release them. Finish 50, release them, finish, release. And we're still going to do the reservations on the 3 to 6 month stuff. So on the 15th, provided that I start shipping Nightstalkers, I may drop more, probably not. So that's going to be 01s, 03s, and 04s.
Hashtag knife for another mystery giveaway.
And that's a 3 to 6 month. So the micro drops are going to be
mystery knife. This is for a knife.
Yeah, it's a mystery. You're living in a mystery.
Jacob really loves when I do mystery stuff because then he can just pick it.
Yeah. Yep. He does. Because he's like, ooh, let's get creative.
Greg Steiger, TKell Combatant ABL Knuckles Push Dagger.
Knuckles, you
What's
say?
What's a Combatant?
It's basically just a metal keychain with not a spike, just kind of.
Is it a stick?
Pointy, similar to a Yawari stick from my military discipline or martial arts disciplines. But yeah, it's just a metal rod about 3/8 in diameter, and it's got some ridges and then just a sharp. But I think maybe one of those requests might be coming super duper soon.
Yep.
Super soon. Maybe the thing that I'm talking about that rides in my pocket every day that I'm not showing until we release them. It's going to be incredible. And I'm talking about like, it's one of those designs that is so freaking cool that it's just going to instant, I think. I mean, it's cool. It's very cool.
Raymundo says, happy birthday, Tim. God bless you always. Thank you for all you do for your family and followers.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I mean, it's we're here for you. I'm not a birthday diva where I want well wishes or even a cake or presents or whatever, because Suzanne and the girls are so good to me every single day.
Hunter said, how would G10 knuckles work? We were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Zeke, yeah, we got some. Send us an email.
Yeah, I think G10 is incredibly dense and durable, right? It would be they'd be fine. It depends, you know. Some knuckles are like a tool, and for you to that you'd have to mask them as something else, right? Like some people carry cigar holders or whatever. So if it's going to be a tool that does another function, a G10 is not going to hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's. But
do you have a circular pokey tool that can piece steel?
Pierce.
Oh, Pierce.
Probably.
Okay, I was wondering what that was.
That's basically what a Kubaton is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't. There's a lot of people that have made them. Like somebody sent this one to C-Dub. Where did it go? Oh, so this is a hairpin made by Winkler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you stick this in your hair. So this is kind of what that would do.
Oh, is that kind of doubling as that?
That's exactly right. So this that C-Dub could put in her hair, you know, fancy like this with a ponytail, and then she could use it for chopsticks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we don't. But I am branching out into designing more stuff like that so that we can. I think my approach to stuff is different. So I'm designing things like that, but not yet. But things that pierce stuff that shouldn't be pierced, watch some of Dante's videos like the 007 that he just did on 7 layers of Kevlar vest. That is insane. I mean, his arms are, I mean, my arms are big, but his are like, look like my legs, dudes.
Casey said, Tim, let's see a pocket dump.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you know why he's saying that? So you might accidentally show that thing.
Oh, no. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to.
I want to show y'all so bad.
Yeah, but people will. We can do my wallet. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's always the same thing. Y'all want to see it again? It's
probably
like
not. But this is my original nickel boron pin. Bits for my Leatherman. This is the yellow birch. It's supposed to have been upgraded to the data crew, but I got it stolen from me. I need to look inside of here and make sure there's, you know, I keep a Fresnel lens in there. I keep a Bic in there. I keep 2 fire plugs in there. I keep a lens pin. I keep the ratchet for my Leatherman in there. And I literally use all this stuff all the time.
Are we getting more pins by any chance?
I don't know. I got to talk to the guys at Big Eye. So I carry the Surefire stiletto. This is the newer one, but obviously it's got pocket work because I carry a lot. This thing is stupid bright. It's dual lens. I honestly think this is the best EDC flashlight because it is so incredibly bright, and it's a Surefire. It's got multiple levels. Crazy. That's the light I carry. I already showed my Leatherman that I carry. I'm not showing that. I'm not going to accidentally.
Oh, old Dave's place. I'm so sorry to hear that. His daughter was killed 2 years ago on the 3rd. Her birthday was August 3rd.
Gosh,
today.
Man,
that's tough.
I don't want to rip open a wound, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Local guy made me this little carry. It's a KB Leather Works. I don't know if they're even in business anymore, but this little small card carrier. AirPods because I can't stand holding a phone to my face. I keep the DP1 in a pocket. I like to carry the Knives by Nudes version on the Mummert clips, which we need to add to the website this week. Help me remember to do that, please, ma'am.
I will try.
P365, my custom built one.
Don't show it.
Nope.
I don't think that you can get that pouch anymore, David. You might be able to get a knockoff.
Yeah, the guy went out of business, and he says it's because
people will knock
Viper Aid ripped it off. I carried the Viper Aid until somebody sent me this one. Frankie EDC's little bottle opener. These tweezers that Raymond Johnson sent me are incredible. Everybody in the shop has them because he sent some to everybody. C-Dub steals it. Normal keys. I think Raymond sent me this a long time ago too. I use this little tiny. This is a magnetic rechargeable. So under this rubber piece is a USB charger. So this thing is USB rechargeable, but when you pull it off, it comes on. I use it all the time. All the time.
Milos, TKell pin, no smudge, no mess. Writes with style, pure finesse. Grip it tight. Let's thought begin. Let's thoughts be. I hate when I mess up the flow of the
all right.
rhyme.
She's the poet.
Let thoughts begin. Ideas flow where TKell's been. Yes.
And today, I'm carrying the FLN 2.0. I finally have a sheath for it, thanks to MKM. So, yeah. That's it. That's all the pockets. Yeah, that's it. Can't show you what else I'm carrying because I want to stay on the live stream and not get kicked off.
Hey Tim, I like the cry once, buy once school of thought. Can you add a page on the site or something with all of the best gear you recommend?
That's a great idea. I'm the same way.
Yeah, you could add something like that. Yeah. Tim's gear recommendations.
And and this is the Apple Watch. What is it? Ultra. And this is the Spigeon case. And then I put the matte glass screen protectors on all my stuff. One, if I need to look at this to calculate where I'm looking, then I don't want it to give a signature in the sunlight. And I have the same one on my phone. So Mosca, I think it is. Anyway.
Gabe says, Tim, when we celebrate a birthday, we are celebrating the things you've done with your life and the great person you have become. Yes, that is the truth.
I am not like braggadocious about the stuff I've done. So birthdays have always weirded me out, right? That's just me, where I feel weird when people are like, you are awesome. And I'm like, thanks. And C-Dub can vouch for that. I just get all weird about it.
What lurking fear? We talked about that earlier about the P320. If you want to rewind it, we had probably 10 minutes. We were on that.
I also wanted to show you guys about the sheath. So that curved portion goes both directions. So this can be mounted this way and hold it in, or this way. Pretty rad, right? So that way, if you wanted to carry it in reverse grip, if you want to draw it this way, if this reverse grip up, or if you want to put that in a pocket carry, it's ambi and ambi.
Where did you get the mini flashlight?
It's an Olight.
See you later, Jay Blaney.
It is an Olight. Raymond sent it to me. I have 2 or 3 of them. Caitlin has a red one, and I think she just stole a green one from me too. But yeah, this one is so worn that I don't even remember what it's called.
When can we order aluminum grips from Sean 36?
We'll see how many extras we have after the batch that's at Anno comes back and we ship all the ones from Melissa. The order for her blade. Because we'll put them on pause until we fulfill those orders. But they'll be soon. And I also want to try to do an aluminum Sentry grip. I think that'd be really cool.
All right, let's give away this last giveaway knife.
Give it away. I'm getting some water. That espresso made me super hyper, and then I crashed, and now I feel like I am a walrus. I'm going to sleep on the floor.
It did make you thirsty.
And
Michael White! Michael, congratulations!
From
Woo!
the White Stripe. Not really. Different white.
Won the knife giveaway.
It's a mystery. And it will be a blade of good quality. I'm hearing noises. Is that thunder? I don't know. All right, guys. Last minute stuff. Did I forget anything that I said we were going to discuss? Or did you show up late and need to ask again?
I think that's it. Let me go make sure. I'll read what you said. 003 sellouts, micro drop.
Yeah, that was 18 minutes to the public. That thing sold out. That's because Patreon had 2 hours early access to that. That's a lot easier for us to do rather than 24. So the Patreon drops, they start at 10 for top tier, then it goes 10:30, and then 11. So that's how we do that. Give you 30 minutes early access. Let me know if that's enough time. It's just simpler for us on our end to just roll through it on the same day instead of dragging it out over 3. But they released to the public at noon, and then 18 minutes later, they're completely sold out. I think it's because it's the first time we've done a ship now blade.
What are the new changes to the new 003?
Let's see if I have my blade over here anywhere, and I can show you. Where is one? A new one here, maybe. Okay, so here's my. All right, so here's the original Gen 1, and there's Gen 2. So if you look, we went back to the 3D style milling, if you can see, and then look at the jimping. So the jimping is rounded here. It's a deep engraved logo. The tip is more diamond shaped and more even. So you have a thicker swedge along the back, but then the diamond is more pronounced for better piercing. There's rounding here that it wasn't on the original. And it's a thinner edge.
DP1 Hades grips, those aren't in yet. P51.
Do you see the differences? And then these are surface ground, so they're going to be a lot prettier.
MA, yeah, those are all USA made, right, honey? The Combatant folder?
Yes,
He's going to be making them himself.
Yep. That's 100%. So rounding on the new one here and here. Thinner edge, better profile.
Stephen Clayton, you didn't talk about the Huntsman release. We were getting so many people asking about that.
Didn't talk about the Huntsman release.
Jeremy, you got any Huntsmans left?
Yeah. Man,
run a special batch of Huntsmans.
Yeah. Getting steel is going to be the problem.
And then like the sheath too, because you were like hand folding and they were terrible. They were terrible to make, not terrible.
So hard. That's a hard sheath. But now that we do ours differently, we may be able to figure that out because I've learned a lot about making sheaths since then. Here's the thing. People are they're going to bug me about the Huntsman. I'm going to re-release it and 4 of them are going to sell.
Jeremy said, I have one and it's not going anywhere, LOL.
Yeah, I don't even have one.
Oh, I guarantee you there's enough talk about it. If you did them, they would sell.
Yeah, the first run, 5 minutes, we'll sell 4.5 of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what'll happen.
All right. I think that's it, y'all.
That's it. You guys, thanks again for being here. I'll pray for you that you find this entertaining for 2 hours. It may say something about your taste and people. Thanks again. Thanks for everything you guys do to support us. Thanks for the ideas, the gifts, the opportunity to hang out and fellowship with you guys for a couple hours means a lot to us. If you need anything, email us, customer service at TKellKnives.com. If I didn't cover something, or you have ideas, suggestions, questions, comments, moans, and groans, customer service TKellKnives.com. See you guys Thursday for the Whatnot at 2 p.m. for custom one-off blade auctions over there. Have a great week. Be safe and be nice to each other. Bye.
Bye.